Have you ever heard a story about a tree so special? It could change an entire village. Let me tell you a tale about a tree like that. A greedy man and a widow who taught everyone the true meaning of courage and kindness. Once upon a time, in a small and peaceful village, there lived a widow named Mama Michael. Life wasn't easy for her. She had 2 children, a boy named Michael and a girl named Simi. They weren't rich, but they had something precious, a small piece of land with a giant tree in the middle. This tree wasn't just any tree. It was called the sacred tree. Its leaves stayed green all year, and its deep roots made the land fertile. Mama Michael grew crops around the tree. The crops fed her children and gave her a little money to pay for their school. Michael and Simi loved helping their mother in the fields. Even though life was hard, they were happy. But not everyone in the village was kind-hearted. Nearby lived a man named Chief Bassie. He was the richest man in the village, but also the greediest. He owned much of the land, but it wasn't enough for him. He wanted Mama Michael's land because it was the most fertile. Chief Bassie often watched her crops grow, while his own land stayed barren. One day, he decided to take her land, no matter what. Early one morning, Chief Bassie marched to Mama Michael's house with a fake smile. "Mama Michael," he said sweetly, "you work so hard on this small land. Sell it to me, and I'll give you enough money to live comfortably forever." Mama Michael shook her head firmly. "I'm sorry, Chief Bassie. This land isn't just land to me. It's my family's legacy, and it feeds my children. I can't sell it." Chief Bassie's smile disappeared. "You're making a mistake," he hissed. But Mama Michael stood her ground. Furious, Chief Bassie stormed away, vowing to take the land by force. A few days later, Mama Michael heard a loud knock. She opened the door to find Chief Bassie's workers holding an official-looking paper. "The land now belongs to Chief Bassie," one worker announced coldly. "You must leave by tomorrow." Tears filled Mama Michael's eyes. "How can this be? I never sold the land." But the workers didn't care. They left her with the paper and no hope. That night, Mama Michael sat under the sacred tree with her children. Michael asked, "Mama, what will happen to us?" Simi added, "Will we lose our home?" Mama Michael hugged them tightly. "I don't know," she said softly, "but we must stay strong and have faith." The next morning, Chief Bassie's workers returned with axes. They chopped down the sacred tree, ignoring Mama Michael's pleas. The tree fell with a thunderous crash. The villagers watched in silence, afraid of Chief Bassie but heartbroken to see the tree destroyed. Chief Bassie wasted no time. He built a grand mansion on the land. But something strange happened. The fertile land turned dry and lifeless. Crops refused to grow, and even the rain stopped coming. The once thriving village market became empty, and whispers spread that Chief Bassie had cursed the land by cutting down the sacred tree. Meanwhile, Mama Michael and her children moved to a tiny rundown house. They struggled to survive. One night as Mama Michael slept, she had a dream. She saw the sacred tree standing tall again. A glowing figure appeared, the spirit of the tree. "Mama Michael," the spirit said, "I've seen the suffering caused by Chief Bassie's greed. The land will not heal until justice is done. You must stand up to him. The village will stand with you." When Mama Michael woke, she felt braver than ever. She gathered the villagers and shared her dream. At first they were hesitant, but when she reminded them of their struggles, the failed crops, the dry rivers, and the eerie happenings around Chief Bassie's mansion, they agreed to help. The villagers marched to Chief Bassie's mansion. Mama Michael led them. "Chief Bassie," she called out. You have taken what doesn't belong to you. Your greed has brought suffering to us all. The spirit of the sacred tree demands justice. Chief Bassie laughed. What can a poor widow and some villagers do to me? I have wealth and power. But even as he spoke, the ground began to shake. Cracks appeared in the earth. Vines burst from the ground and wrapped around the mansion. The grand building crumbled before everyone's eyes. Terrified, Chief Bassie begged for mercy. I'll make it right, he cried. Just spare me. But the spirit of the sacred tree appeared and said, It is too late for you. You must leave this village. The land will belong to the people you wronged. Vines lifted Chief Bassie and carried him away. He was never seen again. With Chief Bassie gone, the villagers worked together to rebuild. The spirit blessed the land and it became fertile once more. Mama Michael and her children returned to their home, and the villagers transformed the mansion's remains into a shelter for the needy. From that day on, the village thrived, and the spirit of the sacred tree lived on in their hearts. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.